In today's video, I'm going to show you a quick hack for curving your text here in Google Slides. So in a previous video, I've shown you how to curve a text using Canva. For this video, we're not using any external apps to help us do that. All we need is some word art and some rotating. Let's get started. So in this sample slide right here, I've successfully curved this text around this image. And again, I simply used word art and rotate. So let's do that. Let's go to our next sample slide. We have our element right here, which will also be our guide in curving our text. So let's go to Insert, select word art, and we're going to spell out Earth letter by letter. So we're going to start with letter E, press enter. Now you can format this any way you want. I'm just going to go to Arial, select this font style, adjust the size of my word art, remove the border color, and fill the word art with this color. So I'm just going to repeat that by just copying this same word art and pasting it and editing it into another letter. Now that's much easier instead of doing insert again and then putting the letters. So this one, I'm just going to double click on it, put the letter, and there we have it. So now we're going to paste again, reposition it here, double click, put in the letter T, and there you have it. For the last one, paste again, reposition, double click, put in letter H, and enter. Now we have all the letters for our text, which is Earth. And the idea here is to use this round object to be our guide in curving our text. Now, if you don't have a curved or a round object, you can create one by just going to Shapes, select Shapes, and select Oval or Circle. And you can create your own circle. That will be, again, your guide in curving your text. So you can simply do that if you don't have a round object. But since we already have one, I'm going to delete that. And we're going to proceed in rotating our text to create a curve effect. So we're going to start with the letter R, which is our mid letter. We're going to make sure that this is centered, like so. Okay, that's a good distance from our guide. Next one would be our two mid letters. Let's go ahead and reposition them. And now what we're going to do is to rotate this letter, again, to create that effect that it is curved. So rotate it, making sure that these, if you select both, they are aligned, they are connected in this part. We're going to do the same thing with our letter A. Rotate it. If we select both, now it's a bit too close, so we're going to adjust it little, and there we have it. Now time for our beginning letter and our last letter. Position that so you have those blue guidelines and the red guidelines. The blue guidelines would basically tell you how far apart these letters are, if they're equally far apart, and the red lines would be to see if they are aligned with each other. So let's try that with our letter H. If we try and select this one, they are aligned. I wanted to get a little closer to our Earth, curve it a little more, or rotate it a little more. Next one, let's rotate our letter E. A bit too close. It's equally aligned with our H. Now I'm just going to rotate it a little. You'll see that it's a bit close to our letter A, so I'm just going to adjust it. And there we have it. So if I select all of our letters, you'll see that all of them are connected at the bottom corners. So I'm just going to adjust the H, maybe lower it down a little. If we try and do that again, it's a bit out of line, but that's okay, as long as it gives us the effect that this text is curved. Once you're satisfied with that, you can just leave it at that, but you can also add another effect, like a drop shadow. So let's select all of it, right click, and go to Format Options. Select Drop Shadow, Click on that. Let's increase our distance to let it show where that drop shadow is. Change the angle, increase the blur radius, and the opacity as well. When you're satisfied with the adjustments, just close it, and there you have it. You've successfully curved your text using WordArt and Rotate here in Google Slides. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, do leave a like and subscribe for more helpful videos. See you on the next one.